Welcome back to the channel. All right, there he is, 5-star Absorbing Man, Carl. As many of you know, you've been following my channel. I did the interview with my very good friend. We've been friends for a very long time. He's now Kabam DLL. Designing Champions is his first champion. I think this champion is phenomenally well made. I did want at least the 5-star. I don't know if I'm going to completely break my rules, if this is the exception to the rule, and I will open calves or not. I don't think I will because the featured crystal will be turning over soon, but I did at least want the 5-star. I'm planning to get a streaming test stream out soon with him. But as you can see, the featured 6-star crystal is going to turn over very, very soon. So I'm excited. We're going to open up some of these. Let's have some fun. We got the early access deals. It comes with the boost. I use them for war anyway. And honestly, I'm just excited. It's my buddy's it's my buddy's champion. I don't know how else to explain it. There's no good analogy. I think that's just literally, imagine if one of your friends who you've been friends with for 4 or 5 years in this game all of a sudden started designing champions. You'd be very, very excited. So here we go. Let's have some fun with this. I do want to do the disclaimer. If this will cause you to open crystals that you know you shouldn't or something like that, please go watch the Vega Battlegrounds Championships. We just had, I called it Super Tuesday. We had so many great matchups with players advancing into the semifinals or the quarterfinals, I guess it is. Go check those out. All right. Here we go. As you can tell, I am very, very excited for this. I actually do want the 3-star as well. I am doing a 3-star tournament that will be following the current Grandmasters Cup that we have going on. So I do want the 3-star for that. If I don't get him here, I will go. I don't know if I can legitimately say grind him out of the arena. It's not that hard. So I don't know if it's really a grind, but I will go and get him for that very purpose. Because like I said, I don't think I'm going to do cav crystals. When I said I wasn't going to do anymore, this was definitely one of the exceptions that I had built in to that. So we'll see. But I do want to at least get this out. I hope you enjoyed the interview. I had a blast. It was very surreal doing that interview with DLL about the design process in general. So many of the questions came from you all. Thanks for filling that out on my YouTube community page. When I asked for questions, they were great questions. We got a lot about the design process, the process for Absorbing Man himself. It was very, very cool. And it was an honor to do that with DLL. So I also think, and here's the thing, because a lot of you are like, well, DLL is going to design a lot of champions, right? And my understanding is yes, he will. And based on Carl, I hope that they come frequent to this game. The flow on him appears to be excellent. What's that? Oh my God, here's the thing. I already have a rank 4 Sig 200 Mantis. I would have loved to have gotten Carl. The chances on either of them are the same. Oh no. That is a perfect example of the luck you just didn't want. That is the free steak dinner after you've already eaten at the all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh no. what I would have done if that had been Carl, if that had been Absorbing Man. All right, we continue on. If it happened once, it can happen again, I guess. Oh boy. All right, we keep going. We persevere. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover from that. All right, we keep going here, huh? All right, I gotta talk, right? At some point I do need to talk again. So as I was saying is I do feel like the flow on him is going to be excellent. From what we've seen, what I can tell from reading the abilities in those right matchups where he's immune to something. I love this ability in champions. We've talked about it at length. I feel like this is very similar to Overseer, where when he's immune to something and the node or the defender tries to apply those, he's going to ramp up so quickly and the damage is phenomenal and great. The key is, and I love that ability, right? when that's not the case. And it looks like if with really high skilled play, you can still get great results out of him. You can still get great results out of him. Doesn't look like there's a ton of power control, so I don't think he's going to be replacing Doom at the top of the Mystic boards. But the immunities are obviously nice. I just coincidentally had been talking a lot towards the end of 2022, even in the middle of it actually, about how the rise of Mojo and how he completely reduces, or very much reduces, the buffs on the opponent. Now, Absorbent doesn't do that to all buffs, but I love that design space is being explored. No surprise that DLL is exploring that. So I'm excited about that. Probably making him at least a decent counter to Teddy, to Hulkling. I want to see how that works out with Mystic Dispersion though, right? That's something I've talked about at length with Spidey Supreme, even though they kind of tried to handle, you could tell they were aware of how that might interact with Mystic Dispersion. I still get pushed to my SB3 a lot. So I want to see how that works out with Carl. The cool thing with Carl though, is it seems like you don't mind getting pushed to your SB3. So that might be really good. Could just be a bit of a hindrance in Battlegrounds. Let's go ahead and get that final crystal. After that Mantis pull, gosh, I wish I could trade that Mantis for Absorbing Man. If you're interested in my thoughts on Mantis, you're like, why haven't you done it? I have done some Mantis videos. I frequently call her a Ferrari that you're being asked to drive off-road. But I did see a video from Nick136, kind of opened my eyes a little bit maybe on ways to play Mantis and get some really good results out of her. I do think she's very fun. If nothing else, I do think she's very fun, and I think there's going to be matchups where, again, she's going to destroy him. What I wonder is how many of those matchups there actually will be, particularly in Battlegrounds or in War, where I think that's where you're really going to want to play, or you find yourself wanting to play her. I don't know how often she's gonna be able to handle those trickier nodes or those trickier defenders that we see in those game modes. All right, let's go ahead. We'll spin it out. God, that's gonna stick with me for a few days. That I got Mantis. All right, here we go. And no matter what, I think I'm still gonna rank up the 5-star. Have some fun with that. And then, like I said, look to do a testing stream with Absorbing Man. Just kind of play him, talk about his flow, his animations, that sort of thing. Interrupting with his light attack. It's not an intercept. Keep that in mind. Kind of going over that, and then we'll do some Battlegrounds, things like that. So keep an eye out for that stream. I hope if you did open these, I hope you got Absorbing Man. I do think he's that good. I think he's that well designed. And honestly, I think Mantis is really well designed and really cool too. So this was a good one to go for if you are going to do these things. Because, I never, ever, ever advise it, because you typically end up with a bunch of 4 stars and 3 stars. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.
I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.